Well, what I want to talk about today is one of the most powerful, the most recommended ways to learn English. English is everywhere. Actually, there are so many opportunities to access this language as long as you live in today's society, which is highly internationalized. If you live in a typical Japanese city, you might be encountering tons of English words and phrases every day and everywhere. The bad news, however, is that many of them sound quite strange to normal English speakers. Some of them are incorrect or simply do not make sense at all. Maybe you have ever seen a person who obviously doesn't look like Japanese wearing a t-shirt with the funny Japanese phrases printed on. Quite unfortunately, the similar phenomenon is taking place in our society as well. Sometimes some of them make sense in a peculiar way though. For example, I once saw a t-shirt which read, "No life, no surfing." You know, I presume the designer intended to say something like, "No surfing, no life," because there was a cartoon of a happy-looking guy on a surfboard above the words, "Hey, no life, no surfing." I was so impressed that it became one of my mottos, you know, "No life, no surfing." That's true. That's very true. Nothing is truer than that. Well, putting that nonsense aside, we are constantly being exposed to bad English, which means we need to protect ourselves from this kind of unproductive craziness. Having conversations with your British or American or Canadian or Australian friends is one way, and reading an English newspaper is another. Actually, many of my colleagues encourage their students to read an English newspaper every day because those articles you may find in newspapers are grammatically correct and well organized and easy because they are targeted to general readers. You may want to subscribe to one because that provides you an environment in which you need to read at least one article a day, because you wouldn't want to waste your money by leaving those papers unread. Well, here's a tip to effectively use an English newspaper. Okay, choose one brief article and then read the first paragraph aloud, blah, 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 and then look up and think about what was written. And then read it again and again, and repeat this 3 to 4 times before moving on to the next paragraph. So continuing this will surely make a difference in your comprehension and fluency in speech. You see, practice makes perfect. So I recommend you to read an English newspaper every day aloud, as I said, you know, not necessarily the daily Yomiuri, whatever it may be. Okay, do it.